Chapter 1. Encountering the language. 1. The Chinese you have heard or the Chinese you have encountered.
大家好，一起来看天气。今后一段时间，副热带高压固守南方，冷空气频繁南下，冷暖空气交汇将会使得长江中下游等地出现持续性的强降雨。
Just like the lady who does the weather forecast said in Chinese. Whether it's in terms of grammar, pronunciation, or rhythm, it is the most standard Chinese. This is the prescribed standard Chinese by linguists, which is used in all broadcastings and school teaching. However, such standard Chinese is usually only found on telly. Like,
假如我是一只鸟，我也应该用嘶哑的喉咙歌唱。这被暴风雨所打击着的土地，这永远汹涌着我们的悲愤的河流，这无止息地吹刮着的激怒的风，和那来自林间的无比温柔的黎明。然后我死了，连羽毛也腐烂在土地里面。为什么我的眼中常含泪水？因为我对这土地爱的深沉。
not everyone can achieve this standard, and not everyone is willing to adhere to it in their daily lives. 2. Chinese in real-life situations. Please listen carefully to the following dialogues. Number 1.
中，听你嘞。
Number 2.
那行，这就听你的。
Number 3.
会用的就听你的咯。
Number 4.
有的，都依你嘞。
Number 5.
可以就听你的。
Number 6.
得，聽你嘅。
Now let's listen to it again in succession.
中，聽你嘞。
那行，這就聽你的。會用的就聽你的咯。
有的，都依你嘞。
可以就聽你的。
得，聽你嘅。
How's that?
How's what? Just 6 languages and 6 dialogues come to mind. That's how I know it.
If I tell you, from a linguistic classification perspective, all 6 dialogues are in Chinese. Although it may be difficult to accept if we strictly analyze it from an acoustic standpoint, it is a fact. What is even more difficult to accept is that the content of these 6 dialogues is the same.
Speak English.
I'm sorry. Please forgive me. It is a second language.
In other words, the content of these 6 dialogues all means the same thing.
可以，就听你的。
In English, people would say, "Okay, you are the boss."
Why is there such a big difference? Why does the same sentence sound like different languages? Are the people who say these words all Chinese?
Well, China is very big with many dialects. As shown in the map, Chinese dialects can roughly be divided into several major categories. Of course, there are hundreds of dialect subcategories as well. People from this region, they should be able to communicate, although geographical distance may pose varying degrees of communication barriers. People in the other regions, the dialect differences become more pronounced, making things more complicated.
Does that mean Chinese people always bring hundreds of interpreters or some bloody AI translation devices when they go out?
Nope. Well, I mean, it used to be, but not now. We got a cure. The Mandarin.
天高地阔，在语言中丈量世界，去热爱，去开拓，去创造。此刻，出发。
Mandarin Chinese is actually just a standardized language promoted by the government. It is not a language invented out of thin air, nor is it an accent created out of thin air. We have chosen a specific accent as the standard pronunciation for Mandarin Chinese based on various practical considerations within the largest dialect region. Then, this accent is regulated for use in broadcasting and television, and is vigorously promoted in schools and among the general public. That's why almost every Chinese person can communicate and have conversations without barriers. All the content we will discuss later will also be based on Mandarin Chinese. Of course, if you are interested in Chinese dialects and want to learn it, I would say,
by all means, Captain.
And good luck to you. Alright, it seems like we have a goal. Mandarin Chinese. Now, let's start by preparing a tool that can make our learning more efficient. Of course, we are in the era of AI, and I believe you can find a more convenient and user-friendly AI tool. As you can see, we have found a Google Chrome extension called Google Translate. Let's install it. Next, we'll open Wikisource. Now, what we need to do is choose a Chinese novel or article to work on. I recommend a famous writer, Lao She. Why Lao She? Well, it's because I have great admiration for his works, and more importantly, his novels depict the daily lives, thoughts, and emotions of the Chinese people. Plus, his language is close to the colloquial speech Chinese people use in their daily conversations. Now that we have our learning tool and content ready, let's take a while try later.
其老太爷什么也不怕，只怕庆不了80大寿。
Mr. Qi is not afraid of anything except that he will not be able to celebrate his 80th birthday.
他
He.
Next, I suggest you listen to Chinese songs. For example, on Apple Music, you can find plenty of them. The content you see may differ from what I see, but I believe you'll be able to find them. I recommend a singer named Xu Wei. Why Xu Wei? Because his lyrics, melodies, and singing are all excellent.
青春的岁月，我们身不由己，指引着胸中燃烧的梦想，心中那自由的世界，如此的清澈高远。 盛开着永不凋零蓝莲花。
It seems like there are also many videos on YouTube, and you can find Xu Wei's concerts there too. Alright, let's end this chapter for now. Just to find your way, open your mouth and mind to listen, and to listen. From the next chapter onwards, we will delve into serious discussions and research on how to learn Chinese. See you in the next episode.
I'll see you soon. I'll see you soon.